What's going on YouTube? It's your boy NC Squared, bringing you a new leak that we have found on the internet and everything on 4chan. Now I didn't find this myself. I actually found this from another PokeTuber, SacredFireNegro. His channel is going to be in the comment section below. Make sure you check out the original video that I found this from, to know that I didn't find this, but it's over there in his channel. But to begin with, we have a leak of 103 new Pokemon in the Pokedex for the Alolan region. That doesn't include any of the Alolan Pokemon, such as Ninetales and Vulpix and Sandslash and Sandshrew, along with Executor, but these are just the basic 103 Pokemon that the new 103 Pokemon that we are able to encounter in the games. Now, to begin, we have up here, we have Rowlet and Archhoot, and then we also have Raminru, which seems to be the final evolutions of Rowlet, and it seems to be that they're grass flying, of course, but now it says grass various. Now, for various, I'm not sure what it means. I think it just means that we just don't know what the final typing is. It might be grass flying, it could be grass something else, with levitate or something like that. We actually don't know, but I think we can tell that the ability is going to be overgrow and then some other hidden ability. And then for next we have Litten and Pantherum, along with Beltigray. Litten and Pantherum are going to be both fire type, and then fire various for Beltigray. Now Litten is going to be my starter for the next Sun and Moon Let's not the next, but the Sun and Moon Let's Play that we are going to be doing. And it seems like our starter is actually going to be starting off with fire, and then fire various. I mean, it kind of looks like it could be firefighting, but I mean, we already have Infernape, we already have Blaziken, we already have Emboar for firefighting. We don't need another firefighting type, people. Let's give us, I hope Beltigray could be Fire Dark. That would be a great typing, along with just like Houndoom and Houndour. Those are great typings for Fire Dark. And then next we have Popplio, Cerilio, and Serene. Now we have Popplio and Cerilio, both basic water types, and now we have Serene, which along with the leaks, it looks like Serene could be a water fairy type, but I'm going to go on a limb here and say that it's going to be water psychic, mainly because I don't believe we had a water psychic so far. We had base water with Blastoise and Feraligatr, and then we had water ground with Swampert. We had, I believe, for water steel with Empoleon, and then we had 5th gen, which was just water with Samurott, and then Greninja was just water dark. We haven't had a water psychic type starter yet, so I'm thinking water psychic. I could be wrong, could be entirely wrong, but water fairy or water psychic is going to be my guess on that final evolution. And then we have Pikipek and Plukipek, which are normal flying. Right here we can see that there's Pikipek, Plupipek. That's gonna be a tongue twister every time. We have Pikipek, Plukipek, and Lumbird. Now I can see it because it's kind of like a woodpecker, because Pikipek and Plukipek are both normal flying, which is kind of like, oh hey, they're both getting out of the gate, they're both normal flying. It looks like it could be the next Fletchling, or it could be the next Talonflame, not the Talonflame, but the next Starly, or yeah, the Starly, yeah. But then it goes from normal to grass. Now that is Lumbird. Actually, this looks like it'd be like one of those powerful beginning mons you get in the game. Like, we didn't expect anything at a Talonflame, and then we got to Talonflame, and you're like, oh shoot, this is a really good attacker with really good stab moves, and we're just like, oh shoot, what's going on here? So that Lumbird could be like the next grass flying Talonflame fire flying type. But next we have Yungoos and Gumshoes, which of course we have seen in the leaks as of recent. We have Grubbin, Charjabug, and Vikavolt, which we have already seen so far. We have those 3 guys right there. And then newly we have Rockruff, we've already seen, but we also have Wereruff. Now Wereruff, and it seems to be Rock Various, and it also has ST, FY, DK, and FT, which I don't know what those stand for. I actually honestly don't know what those stand for. Those could be something entirely different, but it looks like it could be a Rock Dark type, because we're thinking about werewolves and We have Zoroark, which is kind of like a werewolf, but I mean, again, just basing off some things that I've seen in the Pokemon life that I've been going through and stuff like that. Rockruff and Wereruff looks like it's a pretty good typing for like the basic starting mon you get, which is just straight rock type, which is pretty dope. And then next, I still don't know what the ST, FY, DK, and FT means. It seems to be a little bit different than usual. But then we move on to we get Bunsweet and then Bunsweeteen, which is grass and grass psychic, and then we get to Bunsour, which is poison type. Now, it doesn't seem right to go from grass to grass psychic and then to or just straight poison. I believe that there's going to be two different evolution for Bunsweet. One is going to be grass psychic and then one's going to be poison, just like you can go from Gloom to Blossom into Vileplume. I think we can have that new and improved, I guess we can either use a stone or we can either use like something else with that. I think there's a new evolution that we're just coming in. I already know. I had a top 5 video about saying like, oh hey, I don't want a new Titan evolution, but I already know we're gonna get something in Sun and Moon like that. And you know, to be honest, I said it in top 5. I kind of don't want it, but I'm kind of expecting it at this point to have new evolutions, because I mean, what's a new game without new evolutions? And then we have Okurio, which is fire, electric, poison, ground, ghost flying. Oh wait, so Wereruff could be rock fighting or rock dark or rock flying, or rock. I don't know what ST is. I actually don't know what ST is. I'm blanking out right now. But let's keep on going. We have already seen Okurio, but now we have Possum. We have Possum, which looks like to be a possum Pokemon, and Possuming, which is both are straight dark. Right here for 745 and 746, and then we have Comfey, which is the lay Pokemon that we saw, I think 2 leaks ago. And then we also have Liere, which could be another form of a lay type Pokemon. They're both fairy, which is pretty cool. And then we have Comfey, or actually we already just talked about Comfey. We have Cutiefly, and then we have Adorosite. Adorosite. I don't know why I was saying the first one, but Adorosite looks like it could be. It is the evolution. And if you guys are wondering like why there's a space, it kind of seems like there's like evolutions right here. Like Comfey and Liere is going to be that evolution chain, and it's going to skip right here and then go to Cutiefly and Adorosite. But I guess we don't know. This is just a leak. We don't know if this is confirmed yet. So this is just leak. And next we have Quackit, which is a normal flying, and then we have Banene, which is a fairy flying. And then that's actually pretty cool. Quackit looks like it could just be also the Tailo of this or something like that, or the Wingull even, just given normal flying and fairy flying. And then actually, do we even have a fairy flying? No, I don't think we have one. But next we got Bubear, which we have seen in the recent 2 leagues ago with Mickey Q and everything like that. And then we have Komala and Dormala, which becomes normal and then normal psychic, which is pretty cool because koalas are like asleep all the time. So I kind of see the psychic typing that they're giving it kind of like reasonable. I would have liked another typing besides normal psychic, but I mean normal psychic is pretty cool. Normal's neutral against most things besides like steel and ghost and rock, but I mean again, normal types are pretty powerful and pretty bulky most of the time. So I think Komala and Dormala could be the next Snorlax, could be that big bulky normal psychic wall that we can be looking for in this generation. And then we have Bruxby and Bruxish, which I haven't seen those before. I haven't heard of those names, so they kind of sound new to me. So water psychic, both water psychic, so that's pretty new. It looks like we can be fishing for those mons as well. We see Pesp and Pesku, which are water psychic and water psychic. It looks like Bruxby and Pesp looks like they could be the I guess version exclusive mons, like we had Skrelp and then we also had what's it called, Skrelp and Cloncer. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Cloncher. Yeah. I think that evolution change, just like in X and Y where we had two different separate ones. I think that's gonna be like that as well. And then we have what's his name? Mudbray down here. Mudbray. Can you see right here? Mudbray right here, and Mudsdale. Mudsbray and Mudsdale, we've actually seen those evolutions already. Mudbray in the recent, and then Mudsdale in the last two ago. And then we have Minior and Mightior, which are right here, which are rock flying. Both are rock flying. We've seen Minior, but we haven't seen Mightior, which honestly, Mightior might be very powerful mon, with Minior's ability being able to having that big bulk in defense, and then going from that shell to that straight attack speed stat. Looks like it could be a very powerful threat in the competitive community, but also a competitive threat in just the regular Pokemon world. Darlene and Darwisker are both normal various, but it seems like those could be dark. But they're dark, but obviously it's a normal various. We actually don't know the typing for those. And then we have Catterbug, we have Parkoon, and then Flysicle, and then Hijackun. Now, this is interesting. This is my opinions on it, but Catterbug and Parkoon could be the next Kirlia of the or Catterbug could be the next Kirlia. Catterbug or Catterbur. Why am I saying Catterbug? Catterbur seems like it could be the next Kirlia, in the fact that it goes from one evolution to the next, and then you can either evolve it into this evolution, or you can evolve it into this evolution. There's two different final evolutions, and I feel like that's pretty cool. That'd be that's probably like one of my favorite evolution types to evolve. And then we have that's just my opinions on that. We also could have our first 4 evolution chain, which I highly doubt we go from Bug Ice to Bug Dark. It doesn't seem like that's very possible, just along with the ones up there. I forgot their names. Let me check. Yeah, where's the 3? Shoot, yeah, right here. Bunsweeteen, and Bunsour. It looks like these can either be evolved differently, or like the Cherubi, where if you have it in sunlight, it turns into this flower, and if you don't have it in sunlight, it turns into this little plant thing that's like closed up and everything. Now let's go back down here. We have Snohom and Snorer, which are both Ice Ghost, just like Frostlass, where it's just Ice Ghost. This could be pretty good threats. Hopefully we see a good ice typing in this generation. And then we have Delphin and Propus, a water and water various. Honestly, Prop Ice, it could sound like a water poison type, or even like a water ground type. It looks like it could be something like that, but again, wrong, just speculation here. None of this is probably like true, but at least this is just just my opinions on everything. Just wanted to get this guys out there to you guys. And then we have Cumbersome and Anemone, Anemone, water poison. Okay, so it looks like these two right here are both I guess version exclusives as well. It looks like it to be both version exclusives. One's gonna be water poison. I think this one might be either water rock or water ground, or like that. I feel like that's gonna be my opinion on that. One's gonna be either body or the other. And then we also have Mimikyu, the Ghost Fairy, which you've seen two I guess leaks ago, not leaks, but I mean release info ago. And then we have Togedemaru, like Shikamaru. We have Electric Steel, which that could be one of the Pokemon that Sophocles has. I feel like that could be one of the mons that he has. And then we have Softle and Panquake, which are Softle is ground and Panquake is ground dark. Right here, we have it right here. It looks like those would be pretty good mons to have. Honestly, we haven't seen most of these mons. Hopefully, again, August 12th is the next release for Sun and Moon information. It goes like 9 o'clock Eastern time AM, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So that's like 6 o'clock my time. So I'm like, kill me now. And now we have, where am I at? We have Shrimp Pod, Wimpod, and Champod. Huh. So Wimpod gets a pre-evolution and a final evolution. Shrimp Pod's probably going to be, again, the same ability where if you weaken it below half, it just runs away. That's going to be kind of a bad Pokemon to try and capture. We have Champod, which Champod sounds promising. Let me tell you, Champod sounds promising. That Pokemon sounds like it could be, again, a champ, but we don't know. My throat's getting super dry. We have Drawkid and Drumpa. Ooh, okay. So we have like the kid version of Drumpa, and it looks like they're both normal dragon, which is pretty cool. Again, normal dragon is a pretty cool type, but we haven't had that typing yet. We have Drawkid and Drumpa, like kid and grandpa. That's pretty cool. We have Lumage, Lespel, and Librade, which honestly I have no clue what that would look like. If anything, it looks like a top. I mean, or like luggage. No, not even. Just disregard everything I just said right there. We have Fidlob, which is Water Steel, and Calusa, which is Water Steel as well. We have Bad Pull, which is straight poison, and then ooh, okay. We have Bad Pull, Salandit, and Swindled, which is ooh, Poison Fire. That's actually looks like it could be, what's it called, the next Sandile of this generation. That'd be pretty cool. But obviously it's a Poison Fire type. And then we have Gremic, Perpine, and Triburn, Grass Fire. Ooh, Grass Fire is actually a new typing, I believe. I don't believe we had a Fire Grass, have we? No. We've had Fire Water, which is Volcanion, but we haven't had Fire Grass. We have Formantis and Lurantis, which we've just seen in the recent releases. They're the Mantis Pokemon. And then we have Funky and Hallucid, which are Poison Fairy. I can see those Pokemons having abilities where if the Pokemon hits just going off Hallucid, it sounds like hallucination. It sounds like if you hit the Pokemon that you will be either confused or just dazed, like not like dazed, but like I keep forgetting. I don't know the word. I just had it in my head. It sounds like you're having a hallucination or something like that. It sounds like you be having that. And then we have Cubbage, and then Cubbage, and then we have Mariotti, and then we have Stalute, which are fighting steel, which kind of bad typing. Gonna be super weak to fire. As in, like, if you get the burn, that thing's gone. Like, that thing's just destroyed. Unless this thing gets some sort of healing, this is gonna be a very bad competitive mon. We have Hydrotomp, Passatom, and Negatom. Now, if I have ever heard of a pseudo, that sounds like the pseudo. We have normal water, fire water, and electric water. Bruh. 3 different typings and 3 different evolutions? Like, that's crazy. Or 3 different typings in 1 evolution chain? That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Have I? No. Like, it goes from normal water to fire water to electric water. Like, what other Pokemon does that? We have Screwloose, which is just straight steel, and then Structor, which is just straight steel as well. We have Crypty, which kind of sounds like a legendary Pokemon, or like at least just like a sub-legendary Pokemon. Like, we have like Ho and Lugia, and then we have Raikou and Suicune and Entei, but then we also have like Celebi on the side. Like that could be our like side dish legendary type Pokemon Crypty, along with Dustrance, which sounds like Dunsparce, which could be a new evolution. Fairy Ground? Okay, Dunsparce. Okay. But I mean, I could be totally wrong. Dustrance. It sounds so much like Dunsparce. Like if Dunsparce gets an evolution, I'd be kind of happy. He's just straight trash. Like 6 generations being straight trash. Like come on, bro, you can do better than this. Oh wait. Oh, this could be the pseudo too. We have Gardrake. We have Gargoyle. We got Gargoyle. We have Torgoyle. We have Frogoyle. Actually, that kind of sounds like we could have different evolution spreads as well. We could have like the Curly again, where you get to go Curlia and or not. Yeah, no, we have Ralts, Curlia, and then we have like Gardevoir and Gallade right here. But it's gonna go from Dragon Fighting to Dragon Steel. Okay, I see you. I see you, Gardrake. I see you, Pseudo. Okay, we have Cosmont. We have Spectodon, and then we have Quasimodo. Quasar. It sounds like Venusaur, but Quasar. They're all three of them gonna be Dark Electric, which is actually pretty cool typing. And then we have the Totem Pokemon. We have Tapu Koko, which we have already seen from Hala and Melamela Island. And then we have Tapu Pipi, and it's a Fire Fairy typing. We have Tapu Pocola, which is Psychic Fairy, and then we have Tapu Mano, which is Ghost Fairy. It seems like we're gonna be able to catch all of these Pokemon. Now I want to see something. Here. Of course, we have Fire, Electric, Psychic, and Ghost, and then we have Fire, Electric, Psychic, Ghost. Ooh, so these Pokemon, the Totem Pokemon, correspond with the islands of the bird Pokemon as well. Oreo, the Oreo Pokemon, but the bird Acorio. Yeah, I think it's Acorio. They sound like it's gonna be the island specific Pokemon, and those are gonna be island specific typings. And then we actually have the legendaries Solgallo, La Luna, and Malshadow. Ooh, Malshadow sounds powerful. Dark Fire. Okay, so Dark bodies not only Solgallo, but is quite effective against La Luna. And then Fire is super effective against Solgallo. Like this thing is bodying both. Like even like the last 3 generations, we've seen that like the third legend that comes out of nowhere kind of bodies. But I mean, in 4th gen it didn't really body. Giratina didn't really body. Dialga and Palkia. It seems like those kind of counteracted the Giratina. But it seems like Malshadow is going to be a very powerful mon to handle. And then we also have Magearna at the bottom. This sounds pretty cool. I just wanted to get you guys all of these leaks, just in case if you guys wanted to check this out. The original video is also going to be in the description where I found this SacredFireNegro. Go check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. He does really great content along with leaks and stuff like that. And then these are my thoughts. If you liked any of my thoughts, please leave a comment and saying if you would like this, or if you like have something to say, if it's something I missed. Please leave it in the comment section below. I would love to get everything as much as possible from this. If I missed anything and you caught something, please leave it in the comment section below. Also, just thank you for watching the video. I mean, if you lasted this long, you're great. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.